time for a break. Grab a coffee, get comfy, and catch up with old friends. Join us for an easy chat on all the biggest news stories of the day on ICRT Breakdown, a bilingual 2030 policy program brought to you in cooperation with the National Development Council.
Hey, everybody. You're listening to ICRT's Breakdown, your favorite show for learning some fun information, learning some fun English, and just having a good time at the same time, I would say. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Tim Berge. And joining me, as always, is my very, very special co-host.
Hi, everyone.
It's
right. Paz Bueno.
Oh, you took the words out of my mouth, but that's even better. Thank you very much, Paz. And Paz, we have a very interesting guest with us today.
Yes.
And as I'm also very curious to find out, you are very crazy about our guest today.
I have known about our guest ever since I lived in the Dominican Republic.
Okay, which is probably for a long time.
Yeah, we used to get TV through satellite, like Taiwanese TV through satellite, and he has hosted many of the TV shows that I used to watch with my family, especially like on Sundays, a lot of travel shows as well.
That's right.
I'm really, really excited to introduce today's special guest.
So why don't we get right to it, and who is that special guest we have with us today?
So for today's show, we've invited artist, singer, TV show host, and actor whose representative works are well known across Taiwan. 我们今天特别邀请了艺人小马。
Yes.
Welcome to the show. Hi, Xiao Ma.
Hello, 大家好，我是小马。
And before we get too far into the conversation, I always have to ask the really stupid questions. And my stupid questions are things like, you're Xiao Ma, but your name is not Ma. 你不是姓马。
Yes, 我姓倪。
Right. So how did you get this this nickname or this your stage name?
Well, it's a long story.
Okay, give us the Reader's Digest version.
Okay. Because the movie, a few years ago, I go to see the movie with my classmate. It's an action movie. And the movie, the one is 小豪. The other is Xiao Ma.
Oh.
Yeah, so the classmate said, hey, his name is Xiao Hao, you Xiao Ma.
I see.
And so it's stuck ever since then.
Yeah, so,
wow,
so
that's really fun.
I got it. My nickname is Xiao Ma.
Cool. That explains
it went
everything.
From friendly nickname to now stage name. So it's the name that you're using in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
But I think today we're not talking about Xiao Ma's nickname, or we're not talking about his singing career, which was, of course, was very important, and your TV career, but you have another career too.
Actually, I'm an actor. I'm a singer. Right now, I do some artwork.
Wow.
Yes. So today I come here for the topic is street art, right?
Yes.
So you seem to be a perfect guest for us to have with us today.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So today we're going to be talking about street art, as Xiao Ma mentioned. So street art is essentially any kind of art that is on display in public. Sometimes people think of street art as illegal. You know, people usually associate street art with like illegal graffiti, painting on walls, painting murals and things like that. But street art in Taipei has been growing. There are many places, including like Ximending, that are often regarded as the birthplace of Taiwan's street style. And of course, this is influenced a lot by American street fashion and culture, but it's also like it's been developing and growing in Taiwan as its own distinct art style as well. So can you define what is street art for you?
Street art, okay, it's free, for free. Anything you want painting, you don't need to have a very clear topic. You just follow your heart, your soul, or you can have a very clear topic. So it's all good. And I think Taiwanese graffiti.
Yes.
Yeah, I think now it's 很成熟.
Yeah, it's very mature.
Yeah, because my friend is called 郑子敬. He had an association. It's called the City Marks, and they promotion the Taiwanese the street culture, the music, DJ, and the skateboard, or the painting, the graffiti.
Yeah.
Yes, they promotion this, and I have a chance because he know me to do some artwork. So invite me to. Hey, you want to join us? I have a wall. You can painting. So I joined it.
I see. That sounds awesome. So when you went to paint the mural, did you choose anything in particular? Like, did you have an idea? Because earlier you mentioned that it's very free, right? Sometimes
Yeah.
you have a concept and sometimes you don't. So when you went into that particular project, did you go in with a concept in mind, or were you like, okay, let's do this, let's freestyle it?
Yeah, I say okay, but I don't know how to do. And when I go to see the wall, the wall is not so big, maybe 2.5 meter high, and that something like that. And I need to use the ladder, but I saw the wall. I stayed there for 1 hour. I say, what am I doing? But I said, okay, no problem, because the Bible, the God say, if you have faith, but the faith without work is dead. So you have to do this. So I pray to God. So come on, God, help me. So I boom, the first painting. I don't know why. I just painting and then follow my heart, follow my soul, and then I finish.
I see.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious. So that was you're doing graffiti. But did you have any art that you were doing before you started into graffiti?
No. Yeah, actually.
Are you serious?
I do my job like a travel living, the TV host, or like a singer or actor for 25 years. But nobody know I can painting.
Including yourself?
Yeah, including myself. I don't know why, but at the 2015, that year, I had a dream. The dream is very strange because I went to a different space, but the space like a museum, like a different space, but all the artwork and 雕塑,
sculpture,
sculpture, a lot. But I always heard the song like back music. The song, the lyrics always say you have to use the art to help people.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I changed place. The place, nothing there, but only have a television. The television play the video. The video have a American hip hop singer. It's Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
I know he's Puff Daddy, but I'm not a Puff Daddy's fans.
Yeah.
Actually, but Puff Daddy say, you have to use the art, help people. And I say, wow, it's weird. And I changed place. I hear the back music song is Taiwanese rock and roll star 500.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 500. He's used the blues, the music, the style. I say, go bum 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 bum. That something like that. And I think I'm serious to hear what he's sing the use the art to help people.
Yeah.
And I wake up. I say, wow, it's strange dream. So I recorded in my Facebook in that time. So when I wake up, I think, wow, what is my art? Is a host or a singer or sing a song or to be an actor? But in my mind, in my soul, I don't think that is artist. But my mind, I think art is like a painting.
Right.
Or a sculpture. Yeah, I think that is the art. So I don't know how to do. So at that time, I have a TV program. It's called the Taiwan #1. I have to go to the Kaohsiung to visit the artist. The artist is very old. The old guy, maybe his age is 65 to 70.
Okay,
that's not that old now. Come on.
No, you look like it. You look like 38. Don't worry, you look like it's 38.
Could you say that a little bit louder so my staff can hear that too? Thank you much. Thank you.
Sorry.
Inadvertently revealing what Tim's age is.
Sorry.
His age range.
So there was a mature artist in Kaohsiung that you had to interview. We won't say old, we'll say mature, okay?
Yeah.
他很成熟了，对不对？
他很成熟，
对
very very 成熟。Okay， 然后 and I go to visit the artist. He bring us to the village, very very old village. The village is 眷村
Okay.
就是
yeah.
眷村
by 左营 someplace like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the nobody live there because they want to make a new city there. So the wall is old, have a crack and the moldy.
Yeah.
And on the wall, it's very very ugly. The wall. The artist used his iron brush.
Yes.
To clean the moldy on the wall. He cleaned the moldy and leave some moldy on the wall and do the like Chinese the 风水画.
Oh, wow. So he used the existing mold on the walls. Yeah, so he just essentially cleaned
the
his
molding.
painting on.
Yeah, and the leaves are moldy, but the 山水画, as incredible. It shocked me.
It must have been amazing.
Yeah,
amazing. I think, wow, art is turning ugly into beautiful.
Yes.
And turning bad into good.
Right. And it's also interesting because instead of adding something, he was taking something away.
Yeah.
He was removing the mold to create art.
Yes.
Wow.
But it's also because of 眷村, so it was abandoned. Nobody had lived there for years.
Yes.
Exactly.
So kind of like renewing it. You take something that is old and make it like new again so that people can still appreciate the beauty and the history.
Yes.
Using something completely different.
But he was just kind of changing what was already there.
Yeah.
Which is really amazing.
Amazing. So I want to try it. So
Okay.
I say, hey, come on, I want to try your iron brush.
Yeah.
So I looking for the other wall, have a lot of crack and moldy there. But I see, I saw a running leopard.
Leopard, okay.
Leopard, because
Wow.
I've been to Africa before.
Okay.
I see the running leopard. I say, I see the running leopard. So I painted the running leopard.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes,
Wow.
Because the crack like his the texture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a leopard's texture. Also, I take picture and send to my friends. My friends is an artist, very famous artist in Taiwan. His name is Pan Xueguan, and he teach some student to how to painting. So I send a picture, say, hey, Aguan, you see, what am I doing? so you how you feel?
Yeah.
And Aguan say, what the? Blah, 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 blah. I said, what the? Blah, 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 blah. I said, hey, you like a caveman? You like you're painting like a caveman. It's a 赞美 or
Right. Is it a
compliment.
praise? Is it a
Yeah,
compliment or
right.
what?
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? No, it's original. I
Wow.
can't do this like you. So you have to painting. So I say, okay, teach me how to do. So, okay, you give me a day. I bring you to buy some draw tools.
Yeah.
And do it. So, okay. So we buy a lot of draw tools, and I buy a lot of the 画布.
Canvas.
Canvas. And I say, okay, I want a painting. How to do? So, you do it. I said, how to do? Do it.
How do you do it? How do you do it?
How to do? So how do you just do it? Follow your heart. So I stay there for half day. I don't know why. I don't anything. But I try, at that time I think, when I was a child, the teacher want me to painting. The first time I painting the fish.
Oh.
The fish like this. Only like this. Fish
Right.
the line like
Just
this.
a simple
Just
fish.
a simple line.
Right.
I was like, fish. I painted a lot of fish. So at that years, all the painting is fish. But the fish will change. Fish will change to the eagle. Fish will
Wow.
change to the lion.
Wow.
Fish will change to the cat. Fish will change to the woman. I think, that's my creative.
Yeah.
And my friends, the 郑子敬 say, hey, man, you can do it.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have a art exhibition.
Yes.
So I joined that. So this is my story for
Yeah.
painting. And my friends give me a lot of support.
Yeah. They give you a lot of encouragement.
Yes, they say, you okay, no problem. You don't need the teacher. Follow your heart. So I give me some 勇气.
Some courage. Yeah.
Courage.
And you never knew
Yes,
before that you had
courage.
this
So I just want to
artistic
painting.
ability.
No.
Wow. That's amazing.
Never.
That really is. And
Yeah.
and it kind of goes to speak because that's the thing about street art, right? Is that a lot of the most famous street artists, they're not trained artists. They're not people who studied art. They're not people who know art history. These are people who are inspired by the moment,
Inspired
where
by
they
the
are,
Yeah.
who they're with, what they're feeling, and
Yes.
then they put that onto whatever medium they have. So if it's a wall, they paint it on a wall. If it's canvas, they paint it on the canvas. If it's a piece of paper, or a piece of tissue at the restaurant.
Pizza,
Right.
the box.
Right.
Pizza on the box.
on the pizza box.
Which is
Pizza
very
box.
interesting because maybe it's an innate skill. It's something they have, but they didn't really realize it. Which makes sense because sometimes some of the street artists, maybe they come from less advantaged areas. And so they don't have the opportunities to study art or they don't have the artistic materials. But with you probably had those opportunities, but you had never just realized that you can be an artist too.
Yeah. And when I find, God gave me the talent, but right at that time, I'm very confused myself. I say, is real? Can I do that? So I have a lot of compare.
Yeah.
Because I afraid the other people what they think to me. So I really think that. So 1 year I don't know how to do this. So I stop because I'm afraid. But 1 year later, my wife, she's my coach.
Yeah.
She's
I
my
thought you would say
boss.
she's your boss.
She's my boss.
Okay.
I said, come on, go to painting.
Yeah.
So my wife say, hey, you buy a lot of drawing tools. You have to do it. Come on, try again. So we pray together, and I say, God, please help me. I don't want to compare. I don't want more pressure. Can you release my soul? So that's till now. It's 5 years. Actually, in October this year, I have the new art exhibition. In October 24 till 30 in 文坊文化在那个临沂街那边。
Okay. Renailu, that area.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
it's my art exhibition this year.
Okay.
So I'm preparing now.
Yeah.
So I if I have time, I stay home to painting.
I see.
What's your artistic style then? Okay, so it's like been
Style?
5 years. It's a skill that you just realized that you, as you say, that God, opened your eyes to.
Yeah.
If I may, I can
Yeah,
answer this
yeah.
question because I've spent a lot of time looking at your art. And I would say that the art is very free in the sense that it's not restricted by a specific style or a specific way of drawing it. But you can tell that the kind of like the shapes kind of come out, and then they kind of evolve over one shape into another shape. So they're very colorful. The lines are very bold. There are some other artists that I have seen similar art styles from, but the way that you do it is very beautiful and wonderful. And you can tell that I can kind of see how art is also a spiritual practice for you. So it's not just about like, I'm going to make art because, I'm going to sell this art or I want to make money from it. You can tell that there is kind of like a spiritual element to the lines and how abstract they are. Because like these are shapes that you wouldn't really imagine putting them together, but you put them together on a canvas and they blend very easily with each other. And you should go check out some of his art.
I did see some stuff on the internet, but I'm also kind of curious. So, like, when you start out, do you have an idea as to what the conclusion of your art will be? Or is it something that you just start drawing and it just naturally comes to you and you let the feeling lead you to where you want, to wherever it wants to go?
I have both.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I have a very, very clear topic.
Picture, okay.
Topic. Like before I painting the Last Supper. Every artist want to try to painting up the Last Supper.
Yeah.
So I say,
You and Leonardo, okay.
I want to painting Last Supper. But when I painting the table, what things on the table? I stop. What? Hamburger? Or Coca-Cola? But somebody do that.
Right.
Somebody do that. So I go to sleep. And in the dream, the God say, the night market in Taiwan have a game. It's a 捞金鱼.
Okay.
捞金鱼.
Yeah.
You catch the fish,
Right.
So you go to take painting the catch the fish. So I changed the table to the 那个鱼池.
Yeah, so it's like a fish pond.
Yeah, not table. It's fish pond. Yeah, it had a lot of the goldfish inside, and the 12个门徒. Okay,
Yeah, the 12 disciples.
Yeah, they always to 捞那个
Picking up the fish.
Yes. So what the purpose? I ask God, why you want to bring the idea for the people? So believe me. No matter you want to have a name, you have a good famous or money or healthy or not anything, you just trust me. I will give you faith because I love you. So if you break 那个网子破了
if your net breaks,
ask me. I will give you a new one. So that's my last supper. So the painting is my favorite artwork.
Yeah. I think it's very powerful because I immediately thought of when you mentioned that kind of like just you had this feeling or this message of God saying like, it doesn't matter if your net breaks, just ask me for another one.
Yeah.
It kind of goes into like how God will always give you a chance. No matter how many times you might fall into temptation,
Yeah.
God is always there. And as long as you're looking for him, he will be there.
Yeah,
so,
because this is我的信仰，可能跟听众没有关系。
Right.
但是我后来later I painting like a simple line and a different color or the what imagine I painting on my artwork. I feel my friends tell me, Morrison, Xiao Ma, I see your painting artwork. I feel peaceful.
yeah.
I feel joy. Why? I don't know why. Because the balance, have my balance inside,
Yes.
have my feeling inside, have my joy inside. Because sometimes I play the music, and I'm very happy to painting today. Have some vitality
Yes.
inside. So my friends tell me you do some good work. I say okay, thank you, because I don't know,
If you don't mind, I have a question, though.
Okay.
And I think you brought up a good point just now, that art can turn something bad, something ugly, into something beautiful.
Yeah.
And oftentimes I'm American, and so in the States, oftentimes graffiti can be looked at as being an eyesore. But actually, sometimes graffiti is turning something ugly, like maybe a plain cement wall, into a work of art. In Taiwan, though, you don't see as much of that. And I'm kind of wondering, is that because of the culture here doesn't like the idea of just drawing anything anywhere? Oftentimes graffiti is being placed in some place which is originally not that beautiful. And so people are trying to beautify it. Maybe not intentionally, but that is the end result. Maybe they're making a political message, maybe they're not. But they're trying to put art in a place that doesn't have art already. And in Taiwan, it seems like you don't see too much graffiti just out there on the street. Maybe only in certain neighborhoods, like in Ximending and places like that.
Yeah.
But generally, people here they kind of frown upon graffiti.
我觉得台湾的接受度还没有那么好的，台湾是必须要在一个很有限的一个空间，那你真的其实破坏市容，这一线之隔，你可能是破坏市容，你可能是do artwork，你可能是破坏了环境的整洁，你的 neighborhood 会觉得哇，我的门口为什么你在这边画一个东西，涂这个东西？所以我觉得台湾还在学习当中。可是我觉得在国外，确实他们经历了很多的是因为他们可能经济的不好，所以会有很多人有负面的情绪，所以造成那样的一个像布鲁克林或是这些地方，我去英国也有些地方，其实那个环境都不是很好。可是那是他们的history。Yeah. 但是他们后来把它做得很好，是因为他们后来扩大那个环境，把更多的 art 放在里面，所以让他们那个区域变得 art zone area。台湾还没有到那个方面，台湾现在就给你在一个地方先画一画，但是你像河滨，我每天要去跑步，常常去跑步，河滨有这个，但是你没有连接那个 event， 你没有连接更多的跟 art 有关的 festival，就会让人家觉得我不知道你在干嘛。你虽然给年轻人试着画，可是你没有连接说我要有一个 festival for art， skateboard DJ 都 you do this， 让人家知道这是 graffiti， 他们没有在推广，但是所以我的朋友很辛苦，他们在西门町先推广，先做。那台湾的政府对于这件事情比较没有那么大的推动，还不到那么大的推动。那国外我看到很多地方确实环境真的也没有很好啊，那个都接到它的地铁都很不好，可是久了，因为它是文化嘛，它文化到了一个久了之后，那个区域不会有太多人要住，可是它变成商业的一个
机会
，you know， 那你就可以 change。台湾还不到那里，台湾现在都很保守，但也没有不好，因为毕竟这个文化从国外来到亚洲，我们现在其实已经改变的是他们里面的内容，我们台湾的这个 graffiti 的技术已经有跟国外很像，可是我们的内容要从我们的文化制造，你不能老画别人的嘛，你要画你自己的，所以开始有了，但是我觉得可以更多的制造机会给他们，我觉得这需要更大的活动来推广，让人家真正了解到其实街头文化是 它有存在的必要的，因为你不可能让它不见啊。
对，
年轻人他一定有 street culture， 他一定有，他就是会这样子。那只是说你让他有宣泄的管道，还不错。但是要知道 why， 你要为什么要做这个事情？你的 purpose 是什么东西？就算你画一个很不好的东西，我也觉得我可以接受，因为很不好的东西是人家画的，是看的人你要不要觉得好与不好
Yeah, art is subjective.
Yeah,
It's always in the eye of the beholder.
Yes,
Right.
你必须要你看的人你觉得这不好，但你要分辨这个不好或是好，对你来讲你可以想
Yeah,
think
why is it bad for you?
Yeah, 那就 OK, you have to choose the good way, right?
Yeah.
但是你不能够控制别人怎么画，所以这个是很 respect， 就是每个人有这个画。
Yeah, like even though you might see something that is offensive, try to think about why it's offensive to you and try to think about why was this person inspired to paint this kind of thing?
What's the message they're trying to share with us?
Yeah.
And one thing I'm always thinking about is I drive around the city. You know, Taipei has a lot of overpasses. And so underneath the overpass, there's the big cement columns that support the overpass.
The overpass is like the
Like
streets that are...
建国高架桥,
Oh, 高架桥,
you know,
okay.
and stuff like that. And that would be like a perfect spot sometimes to maybe let young people, maybe even people like you, to go in and create some art.
Yeah.
Because just the plain cement columns and walls.
Big canvas.
It's a big canvas, but also it's a little boring at times. And if you're stuck in traffic, wouldn't it be great that I could see some of your art right next to me? You know, and I could admire the art while I'm stuck in traffic. So maybe we should get more graffiti in Taipei.
我觉得很好，但是那个是真的，就是因为它放在那里也没有特别有用。
Yeah.
在金山南路的桥下，在那个华山
旁边那边，对，
那边就经营的还不错，有 pen 有涂鸦，有滑板，但是这个东西其实都是结合音乐，年轻人的穿着他的 fashion 各种东西要结合在一起。但是台湾这一块的 information 是 whole world， 但是真正在推广的太少了。
Yeah.
了解的只有那么一点点的人，其他人是不了解的，所以还是在于 promotion。
I think it needs to have some planning from the government and other people.
Yes,
to make sure it has the right result.
Yes, of course, that's important.
Yes.
Yes.
We got to develop culture and art and let people have the freedom to express their thoughts in the way that, you know, is not hurting anybody, but is a way to get some message or some information out there that they want to share with the world. Kind of like how you want to help people. Right?
Yeah,
like, so that's kind of
help
the
people.
message.
So these few years, I have maybe 5 or 6 times to my art exhibition.
Yeah.
When some collector buy my artwork, the money, half I go to
You donate it.
To charity.
Half.
Wow.
Yeah, I teach to the child.
Yes.
Who they want money to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the mountain. So I do this for many years. So I think that's the action about me to help the people. Or I painting let the collector he see my artwork. He will feel joy today.
Yeah.
He will feel joy. That's what I want to do. Keep doing.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so I think that brings us to the end of the show.
Okay, so that means we're at the fun part of the show. That's the cat's meow.
Meow.
Or our pet peeve. So in other words, something in English that you really like, a cat's meow, or something you kind of just don't like, a pet peeve. Something which when you hear it, you just want to you don't like it. So, you know, there's a lot of things that you hear every day. And just now in our conversation, we mentioned that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And so that's a very good English expression, which reminds you that when you're looking at art, you know, the good or bad can be subjective. And so we have to kind of have an open mind when looking at different things and realize that the beauty there is in the eye of who's ever looking at it.
Okay.
You know, so sometimes you have to step back a little ways and look at the situation in a new way and realize that maybe there's something beautiful there that you're not seeing.
Yeah.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Right.
美丽是在
另外一个眼睛。
对 yeah, exactly.
拉远一点看。
Yeah. Beauty is in
the
the right.
所以这个句话就很棒啊。
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, so that's your cat's meow.
That's my cat's meow for today. Yes.
Your cat's meow.
Okay.
And I'm sure Paz has a really good... She usually goes for a cat's meow, too.
Today I'm going for a cat's meow and a pet peeve. This word is both for me. I like it and
that's
I
amazing.
don't like it.
Okay.
It's urban renewal.
Okay.
Okay, so city governments, they usually have a lot of projects that they turn old neighborhoods, tear down the old buildings and then build new buildings in order to make it safer and better for people who are living there.
Right.
I say it's a cat's meow because it's wonderful. It's a wonderful idea. You're making, you're renewing the places or these areas so people can live there more comfortable. Maybe more people can live there. But I also hate it because that means that for maybe 8-10 years, this area is unoccupied. It's in construction. It's going through the work. And sometimes that project gets delayed. Sometimes that project gets done very quickly and not very well. It's a pet peeve and a cat's meow.
Exactly.
I like the concept of we're changing the city to be a better place, but I also hate it because the reality of that is much more complicated. Yes. So I think urban renewal for me is a cat's meow and a pet peeve.
Cool.
Xiao Ma.
OK， 我很喜欢那个 Picasso 的一句话，但是是我的妙。
OK。
他说，就是很多人看不懂 Picasso 他画什么。
Yeah.
他就 ask Picasso, why you want to bring the idea for me? Picasso say, do you hear the bird singing? The people say, yeah, I hear the bird singing. You feel the voice is good? He say, yeah, it's beautiful, it's good. So, like my painting, you don't know the birds singing what's mean, but you think it's beautiful. Yeah. So you don't know my painting what's mean, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So follow your heart. You don't need to understand the artist, what they want to bring, the idea, a very serious. No, you don't need. You like the painting, how you feel, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I think that's a good concept when looking at art.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you go to the museum and you have people like that, they want to explain everything. And to me, it's just like, no, I look at it and it's a beautiful piece of art. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
And maybe that's enough.
Yeah, like me. I don't like to tell me a lot.
Yeah. I see. So art is subjective. You look at something and if you decide you like it, you don't need a reason to like it.
Yes.
You just like it.
You just like it.
Yeah.
Simply.
And I think another thing we like is our good friend here, Xiao Ma.
Yeah.
Who we want to thank you for joining us this time.
Yeah.
After getting to meet Xiao Ma personally, after having seen him on TV for so many years, I feel like my level of respect and admiration for you has gone up, especially as an artist. Because when I was younger, I was really into art as well. Yeah. So now that I know your thoughts and ideas behind of what art should be, I think I like you even more now. Yeah.
Xiao Ma, I think
fan.
you just inspired her, Paz, to be the next graffiti artist in Taipei.
Yeah, okay.
So we have you to thank for that.
Okay.
Maybe one day you'll go to her exhibit instead of your exhibit.
No problem.
Okay.
Actually, finish the work today. I will be her manager.
No.
You guys heard it here first.
We are her manager, not you. Come on. Don't take our business away, okay?
Give you.
Okay, so again, we want to thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
And I, of course, want to thank Paz for always joining us.
Thank you for listening.
And that's right. So this has been another episode of ICRT's Breakdown, a collaboration between ICRT and the National Development Council as part of the Taiwan Bilingual 2030 Policy Program. Thanks, everyone, for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Breaking the ice, breaking the mold, breaking down the news. You've been listening to ICRT Breakdown, a bilingual 2030 policy program brought to you in association with the National Development Council.